Hi. All right. There we go. First, I wanted to thank you guys for coming, for one. And we just want to personally thank everybody that has helped the state to be as special as it is. Major Betty Vender, thank you. And Commissioner Raymond Cooper. Cheryl Warner and Alan Gregory printed the programs for us. The Millers for your assistance in making this service go smoothly, helping it go smoothly. The volunteers who are preparing the reception for after this. The Morrises for your support. The Canyons for your friendship and your support during this time. And the Johnsons who have given pastoral care through the last few months and been friends with the family for many years. Thank you guys. I also want to thank my family because I know it's not easy to get up here, but thank you guys for doing that. I also want to thank everyone, even those that are going to be watching this after on YouTube, which is kind of weird to say, but there you go. We just want to thank you for the cards, the flowers, the texts, the social media messages, the flowers, I don't know if I said that, just everything that you guys have, the way that you've shown love. It's been overwhelming and beautiful. And it doesn't go unnoticed, for sure. One of the main things I have tried to do through the days leading up to my mom's passing and since is to listen, to pay attention to the stories, the jokes, the memories, the way that my mom affected people's life. We are so grateful for the gift that you guys are giving us by doing that. So please keep doing that, because it means a lot to us, and we love to laugh, if you can't tell. One of the things that keeps coming to my mind is I don't want the memory of my mom to become a false representation. You know, as you keep going, the memory becomes a little more fluid and a little more less concrete. And so your stories are helping continue the solidity of my mom's life rather than it becoming something that really wasn't what it was. So, like I said, keep giving us that. If you know our family, you know we are close. There's not any real drama unless we're watching Downton Abbey for the 50th time or we're playing a game of Heads Up. Be careful when you walk in the room when we do that. There was no drama with my mom and I. We were very close. She pretty much knew everything going on in my life because she was a pretty awesome person, as you've already heard. So the other week, I sat and thought through attributes of my mom that make her who she is to me and how I want to remember her. The list will forever be growing, but I have a few that I wanted to read to you. I lie. If you know me and you talk to me, it's never a few, so pardon me. So the main thing is I want to remember the real mom, the one who loved to laugh, who enjoyed good conversation, who loved the Lord, and who was so proud to be wife, mom, and Nana. She used to, I want to remember the mom who used to love to watch Entertainment Tonight when it was still good, who led day camp, and I got to go because, I was the daughter. I don't think I was old enough, but I got to go. Who loved reading, whether it was a good novel or the old JCPenney catalog. Anyone? Yeah. Or any catalog that came in the mail, because there were a lot, right? You're probably still going to get those for a long time. Who left me sweet notes in my lunchbox during elementary school. Who wrote me letters when I was a conservatory camper, filling me in on the drama of General Hospital. Right, Heather? Wherever you are, I don't know. Who killed it at Scrabble and remembered very specific moments in both significant and insignificant times. She was just really good at just pulling memories, and you're just like, how do you remember that? who loved to sing, and as was said, was an amazing soprano soloist for many years, who was an artist, who with an arts and crafts flair. If you ever come to our house, which you're welcome, you can see in the garage, there's a whole mural on the wall, and we were talking about it, I think it was the Johnsons. They had come over and they mentioned it, and it's just funny because it's kind of just, it's always been there. So sometimes we forget that it's there, but thank you for saying that. I want to remember the mom who always wanted that cabin in the mountains for the family to visit, and who was very grateful that we went on many vacations to the Georgia and Smoky Mountains, who loved her PT Cruiser, may it rest in peace. It just recently left our family. Who battled mental health and won some of those battles along the way, who chose to work in service-oriented jobs for her whole lifetime because her heartbeat was to help others, who was an amazing writer and went back to school to study English literature because she loved the art form, who was in love with Paul McCartney as a young adult and Andy Garcia as her taste matured, who introduced me to New Kids on the Block before I knew how big they were, and went to see NSYNC with me because she liked JC and not Justin, who totally understood why I loved Zac Efron back in the day and Benedict and Uncle Josh these days, who on one of her final days, talking about eyebrows, on one of her final days in the hospital, I came in and her nurse was particularly attractive, and he was giving her meds, and she caught my eye and was like, and I just started dying, and Dad's like, what? I was like, nothing. That's all she had to say, right? Who could get excited about a character on a show just as much as she could about one of us in real life. I'm not going to lie, she couldn't stand Trump. We'll get past that. Who teared up about a heartwarming news report as much as seeing an adorable puppy. R.I.P. Ginger and Satchmo. Who loved watching Three Amigos with the family and enjoyed any kind of movies and TV shows for many years. Who loved black licorice, Longhorn, popcorn back in the day while she watched Law and Order. Who cared fiercely for me, Chris, Susie, Kira, and Emma, and who loved car rides with Dad, long talks with Dad, and truly loved Dad himself. What a joy to watch their marriage, the love that blanketed every good, difficult, lovely, and mundane moment of life. They personified loving and sticking together through the ups and downs. I could go on, but that's where I'll leave it for now. All these things added the vibrancy of color your memories are adding, which is why I wore this blouse, because she liked to wear those kind of bright colors. We will forever treasure the stories that you are giving us, continue to give them to us, and we are thankful for that. And we want to just keep my mom's legacy alive. So for now, we will allow Mom to sing for herself. You will see in the program there are 2 songs with lyrics. We'll listen to the first one, which is He'll Understand and Say Well Done. And Chris will tell you the backstory when he comes up after. Thank you guys so much.
If when you give the best of your service, telling the world that the Savior is come, be not dismayed when men don't believe you. He understands, he'll say, well done. Oh, when I come to the end of my journey,